Hey y'all, it's Deanna from Far From Homesteading, and I hate these planters. Let me tell you why. I got these planters from Goodwill. They're good. They're good sturdy planters. I like them. They're heavy. They have the water reserve thing at the bottom where it holds the water in. I like the pots. I went and I got some flowers. My kids picked them out for Mother's Day, and I thought it was very sweet. And I thought, well, I'll put them in those hanging planters because that would be cool. Well, they've been in there for a week, and I don't like them. I love the flowers. I think they're beautiful, but it's missing something for me. So I went looking for something, and I didn't necessarily find what I was looking for, but I found something else, and I'm kind of excited about it. And this is what I'm going to do. This is, what is this? Variegated Vinca Major. It says this is really good for a ground cover, but I think it's going to look beautiful coming out of a hanging basket, and we'll just see. I've never grown this before, but I mean, can you see? I'm coming to show you. Look at these beautiful leaves. Do you see these beautiful variegated leaves? Okay, so what I'm going to do is I'm just going to take out one of these petunias out of each pot. I'm going to put this in instead. I'll plant the petunias somewhere else. I don't know. Right this second, we'll figure it out. And then, of course, when I went to buy these to put in these hanging baskets, I found some other plants that I bought, and I'm going to put them in this pot. And I just thought we could hang out today and talk about a few things while I plant these plants. Because I hate these. I don't like these. I mean, they're beautiful, but they're just missing that pop that they need. Let's see if this fixes it. Now these are really wet because they've been hanging up on the eave of my house, and it's been raining, so the water's just running in. And they will dry, and that's okay. Right now they're just super wet. So I'm just going to set this petunia right here in my dirt bucket for a minute. And then I'm just going to put this little Vinca over here where it was at. Hey y'all. You know, just because you plant something, it doesn't have to be permanent. You can always replant it the way you want to. You can change it. It's not a permanent thing, and that's what I love about gardening, is your canvas is always changing. You know, it's not a permanent thing. It's not like when you actually paint and you put your paint on the canvas and you're like, oh, I don't like it, and you try to cover it up, and sometimes that's cool. Sometimes you can cover up a sloppy disaster with some paint and make it wonderful. Mostly it just becomes a increasingly sloppy disaster, but not in the plant world. You can always change things, and I just love that. Nothing is permanent. It's also kind of a sad thing. Man, I haven't made videos in a couple days. If you can see these flowers, it's been raining and they're still covered in yellow pollen from these pine trees. It has been almost impossible to breathe out here because it's been windy and the pollen is just like big clouds of smoke in your face. It's not pleasant. I've been staying inside a lot with the windows closed, and honestly with the fire burning because it's been kind of cold. Alright, let's get this one done. Take this little one out. We'll leave the ones with the big pretty flowers because they're beautiful. And I love looking at these. But it's missing something. It's like a cake without frosting. I mean, yeah, cake is good if that's all you have. But the frosting is what makes the cake cake. I mean, cake is cake without frosting, but it's not really cake, if you want to be technical. It's just sweet bread without any frosting. Man, this one's got some roots coming out the bottom of it that are just like grabbed. Oh, there we go. Look at that, y'all. Can you see that? I have no idea if you can see that, but man, them roots are crazy. Get up a little bit. Alright, I'm super excited. Now, I think that this dirt is quite wet enough. I'm not even going to water it because I'm going to let those roots like go down into that super wet dirt looking for its water. I think that's going to be the best bet for it. Alright, while I have these down here, I'm going to deadhead them. Okay, when you deadhead, you see this dead flower right here? I found one. Right? You see how it's all dead? So what you do is you go behind these leaves here and you pinch it off. See? And that's it. Now this will grow more flowers because you took off the seed. Beautiful. Anyways, alright, look at this. Don't these look so much better? Can you see them? Alright, she's in there, and aren't they beautiful now? I mean, isn't that just a little something different? And this is kind of cool, and I did not do this on purpose, but this one has 2 red petunias and a white, and this one has 2 whites and a red. Hey! It's almost like I did it on purpose. So that means that I have 1 white and 1 red over here. Awesome. And this is what I'm about to plant. This is some I don't even know. This looks like sweet potato vine to me. But I am living in the north where they don't call things right. But this was half off. Hey. And it's got, I mean, look. It's got new growth on it, so I think it's going to be fine. I got this off the clearance rack because I'm all about saving babies. This one was only $1 off, but it looked kind of bad. I mean, it looked a lot worse when I got it, but I watered it real good. And it looks pretty now. I'm excited. So I'm going to put all these 3 together in a pot. And this is the last one. And there's actually 2 of these. So what I may do is break one of these off and put it over here with these petunias in a pot. And that would be like a trifecta of beauty, right? These plants are called Dusty Millers, and the leaves are super soft. They're just beautiful. I think it's gonna look good. I'm kind of behind on all my planting because my foot's been hurting really bad, so I went to the doctor. And I mean, when I say hurting really bad, I'm pretty tough, but I would get in at night after cooking dinner and just sit on the couch and try to watch my Netflix show with Brandon and cry all night. Just, it hurt. Man, it sucks. So I found out I have a bone spur in my foot, and it's caused plantar fasciitis problem, which I've dealt with before, but it just kind of feels like worse than ever. So I have been trying to limp around and get out in my garden, but it's not happened. And then I get my dirt for the garden beds from a farmer down the road, and they dig out these areas in their property. I don't know why. You could ask Brandon. He's got I'm not sure what they're doing over there. Some kind of like dog hunting. I'm not 100% sure. So anyways, but I get this super, I was buying dirt from the nursery place, and I got like their raised bed mix. I tried that. I got their compost, and it was good. But then Brandon saw this farmer digging a hole out in his field, and I live on a hill, I live on a mountain, on the side of a mountain, but down there is this like just this valley that used to have a river running through it, and it still has like a stream running through it. But it is fertile as it gets. The dirt is black. They grow hay, really, and they raise cattle and things out there. But this dirt is amazing. Like, Brandon came home with a truckload of dirt from some guy's house, and I was like, what if they spray it with pesticides? What if the dirt is bad? What if I put it in my garden and nothing ever grows? I had all these fears just of getting dirt from some guy's pasture, right? Because I thought, if I buy it from a place, you know, they know what they're doing, and I'm afraid. So he brought this dirt home, and I started unloading it. This is not the dirt. This is just pine and soil. But I start talking about dirt when I put my hands in it. But anyways, he brings home this dirt, and I was like, okay, let me help you unload it. I want to look at it. So he just puts down a tarp. We're gonna unload it and let me look at the dirt. He doesn't want to go put any of it directly into the beds because he knows I'm real paranoid about it. And I was really excited about my raised beds last year because they were new. So I start shoveling this dirt out of the back of the truck, and like every scoop, there's like at least one giant earthworm. This soil is phenomenal, and I've been behind because I need to get some more dirt, you know, to top off my beds because they kind of sunk down, because I did put some logs and stuff, and I did like a hugelkultur method kind of inside the raised beds. But so they've sunk, and I need more dirt to fill it up, and I want more raised beds. And I have been stalking this guy, and I'll see him all out in his you know, working his field and planting things, and I see him when I drive by in his field, but I can't trot out there. He has a big property, and when I'm seeing him, he's too far for me to get out there. So I've been stalking him for like 3 weeks, and dude, if you're watching this, just know I've been stalking you for 3 weeks trying to get dirt. And I call the number, the number's changed. I can't find the number. I get on they have a ranch, so they have like a Facebook, and I get on their Facebook, and I cannot get them to contact me back. But finally, Brandon came home today and said he has contacted the dirt guy, and I just need to call him, and he has a dump truck, and he will bring me a dump load truck full of dirt. Amen. I'm so excited about it. So I called, and I left this guy a message today. So I am hoping that next week I can get dirt. I'm really running behind, and I had just a little bit left on the bed, and I just went and bought a couple bags of compost from Ace, and I topped it off, and I'm about to go plant some carrots, and I got some cabbages and stuff that I've already started that need to go out. But I'm just chomping at the bit. I'm ready to go. It's been in the low 30s at night, so it's been kind of, I mean, you can't really plant anything that can't get cold. But it's time. I'm ready, and I just need my dirt. So for right now, until I can do that, I'm planting pretty things on my porch. Hopefully Pepper doesn't eat them. Pepper eats everything. She's getting better about it, but if anybody wants to adopt Pepper, I would be willing. No, I wouldn't. She's so sweet. She's part of the family, but she's super, like, she's like the most annoying member of my family for sure. Anyways, so we're going to put this thing in. I'm going to call it a sweet potato vine because I feel like in Oklahoma this thing would totally be called a sweet potato vine. I've never heard of a Epimia. I don't even know what this says, y'all. Comment me down below. Is this a sweet potato vine? Am I just tripping? I don't know. It's beautiful though. So that's what we're going for. Is beautiful. And I want this to just trail everywhere. And then I'm gonna get something for it to climb up. I'm super excited about it. Alright. Wow, look. It has purple roots. Do you see that? Oh, shoot. Oh, no. Let me get you closer. Guys, it has purple roots. What is that? Oh my goodness. How exciting. It's purple roots. Okay, let's get you back a little more. So anyways, I hopefully have dirt coming. I really hope so. Man, I really am ready to get my garden in. I got plans, I got things going on. And kids almost out of school, so yay, summer. Alright, and then we got this. I think this is going to be beautiful. Bacopa. I don't know what a bacopa is, but we'll see. Okay. I'm so ready to plant. Like, honestly, I have a few little small beds. I just might run to Ace and get some dirt. I am ready. I get that bed planted, and if I still feel like it, I might just run to Ace, pick up a truckload of dirt, because I don't want to wait. I want it now. I have a really short season, and if I mess around, I won't get my stuff done in time. It'll be freezing, and my tomatoes won't have finished. You know what I'm saying? Come on now. These little plants don't want to come apart, but fret not. I want to try. Okay. Cover up the roots so air's not hitting them. Man, I know this is going to sound crazy, but for some reason I've been really wondering what Joe is doing. You know Joe, the Tiger King? I don't know, he's heavily on my mind. And I don't know why. Hope nothing bad happens to him, because, you know, sometimes when I get these feelings, it's because maybe something's going to happen. You can say I'm crazy. I get it from my mom. She's crazy too. Anybody else get like, maybe it's just because I have anxiety. I just get bad feelings, and then I'm like, oh, Rudd, I hope nothing horrible happens. You know, I've also been wondering, how many of you garden differently than you did 2 years ago? You know, before...
Mom, because someone was calling you.
Oh. But you didn't bring me my phone? It might be the dirt guy. Will you bring me my phone? Yeah. It might be the dirt guy calling me, guys. Oh, what was I saying? Oh, do you feel like you garden differently, or even think about gardening differently this year than you did 2 years ago? Like, is food your priority? Have you increased your garden space?
I need it for a second.
What do you need?
You missed it a call, and I'm about to write the phone number. Then Maddie just stole it.
Y'all are awesome. I'm just going to call him back.
I think the first sentence was 509.
So anyways, that's the dirt guy. I'm getting some dirt. I want to get started. I don't think I can wait till next week, though, so I'm going to go to Ace and get dirt to fill that bed. It's so nice out here. I just want to relax, but there's too much work to be done on the homestead to ever really relax. Got someone coming tomorrow to trade some soap for some chickens. Some goat's milk soap for some chickens. I think that's a heck of a bargain. I love soap, and she loves chicken eggs. Anyways, let's show you what this beautiful thing looks like. All right, this is what it looks like. We've got this thing that, is this a sweet potato vine, guys? Is that what this is? See, I think in Oklahoma we call them purple sweet potato vines. And then the other ones are just sweet potato vines. That's me. Then we got the Dusty Miller here. Hopefully I didn't tear that up too bad. And then this little one here. I don't remember what it's called, a Bocchio or something. But yeah, what do you think? Beautiful? We'll see when it grows up what it looks like. I'm pretty excited about it though. I mean, can you see the texture on these leaves? And this one is just so delicate and beautiful. I just love it. I just think it's going to look so beautiful together. Alright guys, that's all for today. I hope you like listening to me ramble. I'll see you later.